During extreme and harsh weather conditions, plants have evolved water conservation mechanisms in order to survive. Recall that stomata are the tiny openings found on leaves that allow gases to be exchanged. These pores also allow water to evaporate from inside the leaf. This evaporation is known as transpiration. In hot and dry weather, the rate of transpiration increases. Because dehydration is very harmful to plants, the stomata close. This prevents CO2 from entering and O2 from leaving. Under these weather conditions, C3 plants partially close their stomata to minimize the amount of water lost. This causes CO2 levels to drop, meaning that the plants produce less carbohydrate. When CO2 levels are low, rubisco begins to incorporate O2 in the Calvin cycle. Instead of building carbohydrate, the carbohydrate intermediate is split up. This results in the net release of CO2. Instead of producing ATP, the plant consumes ATP. This process is known as photorespiration. Some plant species have evolved to minimize the process of photorespiration under hot and dry weather conditions. There are two main types of plant species that have evolved photosynthetic adaptations under hot and dry weather conditions: C4 plants and CAM plants. C4 plants include corn and grass. CAM plants include cacti and pineapples. C4 plants form a net 4-carbon carbohydrate, compared to C3 plants, which produce a net 3-carbon G3P per cycle. C4 plants evolved with a different leaf anatomy than C3 plants as a photosynthetic adaptation. In a C3 plant, the photosynthetic cells are the mesophyll cells. For a C4 plant, there are two types of cells that participate in photosynthesis: bundle sheath cells and mesophyll cells. The bundle sheath cells are packed around the veins of the leaf. The mesophyll cells surround the bundle sheath cells, close to the surface of the leaf. Cell wall channels, called plasmodesmata, connect the bundle sheath cells and the mesophyll cells. Plasmodesmata are channels that allow the chemical environment of the cells to be connected. Water, solutes, and some molecules can pass freely between the two cells.